Good morning, class. I'm here today to talk to you about not only a scientific discovery, but the life of an amazing scientist, Madame Marie Curie, the first woman ever to receive a Nobel Prize, and the first person ever to receive two Nobel Prizes. Her, along with her husband's research, contributed massively to the scientific community in general and to the field of radioactivity. She was born in 1867 in Warsaw, Poland, or as it was known back then, Russia. She was born to two Polish patriots, one of which her mother died when she was only 16 years old, or when she was only 10 years old. Mary graduated from high school at the age of 15 and attended an underground university since Polish universities did not accept women at the time. However, in 1891, she moved to Paris, France with her sister and attended the Sorbonne. There, she acquired a master's degree in physics and in math, which she was first in her class in physics and second in math. She wanted to do lab work but didn't have a lab, and so in her search, she met Pierre Curie. It was love at first sight, and they were married within the same year. That next year, Mary was intrigued by two new discoveries. One by a man named Roentgen was the discovery that some elements let off rays. Another by Becquerel, the discovery that uranium in particular gave off rays without the use of sunlight at all, which was huge at the time. In her research, she focused a lot on uranium at first, and in order to measure the radioactivity, she needed an electrometer. Luckily, her husband acquired an electrometer just a few years before that. In her research, she discovered that the higher the concentration of uranium, the higher the radioactivity. She also discovered that radioactivity didn't occur outside of the atom, but rather within the atom, which was unheard of and just at the time was a huge, huge discovery. She, along with her husband, discovered two new elements, one polonium and another radium. With these discoveries, she, along with her husband and Becquerel, received the Nobel Prize. She was the first woman ever to receive this. Pierre was ran over by a horse carriage in 1906 and was killed instantly. In deep depression, Mary still carried out her research. She actually took over his professorship by urge of Pierre's sister. After his death, she was awarded another Nobel Prize for this discovery of the elements polonium and radium. She was awarded this in chemistry. This made her the first person ever to receive two Nobel Prizes. In World War I, she realized that French soldiers were dying because there was only one X-ray facility in all of France's army. She was extremely helpful in the development of vehicles that transported X-ray machinery to the battlefronts. In order to actually work at the battlefronts, she learned to drive and to operate these X-ray machines. As her assistant, she brought her daughter to the front lines with her. Her daughter was only 17 at the time. After World War One ended, Mary's health decreased rapidly. And though her health was not getting better at all, she still traveled the world and spoke at countless uh, award ceremonies. And she spoke so many places in order to raise money for the research of radioactivity by her and any other scientists. Along with speaking and traveling for the benefit of radioactivity discoveries, she also never patented any of her discoveries or inventions, making it so much easier uh, for uh, for other scientists to continue her work, making her financial situation worse, but the scientific community to grow more and more. At the age of 67, she died of a disease basically known for high exposure to radioactivity. So basically, what she discovered and worked with her entire life killed her.